What up, family? It's your boy SNTV, man. Coming back at y'all with another news update. Make sure that y'all hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. The day has come. If I'm not mistaken, right now they're selecting a jury. And we have to acknowledge the fact that the streets are dead once again. And if you out there in the streets, man, you're literally waiting to get told on. It's gonna happen. The streets are filled with a bunch of snitches. Like, that's just what it is. Nobody's willing to take their lick. Nobody's willing to take accountability for the things that they do, responsibility, none of that. You know, why do 10 when you can give it to a friend? You know, why do 20 when you can get the next nigga plenty? Straight up. That's what's going on. Also, we got to acknowledge the fact that Dirk worked hard to get where he's at. And a lot of people say, well, you can't take no music and say this and say that. You know, it's a form of art expression and hibbity hoop blah and all this old bullshit. The fact is, when you are committing crimes and making songs about the shit, this is literally, technically, a form of documentation, testimony.
Get that $75. I told you was gonna get it, didn't I? Yeah, you better stop. You gonna get me in trouble. Oh, my wife downstairs too. I'm calling you back, baby. I was just over. Lucille, look, listen at me now. Listen at me now. You know we've been married for 37 years. You know I love you. All I was trying to do was make us some money. That's all I was trying to do. You know, you got to talk to these people, Lucille. If y'all don't talk to them, how am I make some money? My son out there making money off current. Why can't I make no money? Lucille, why you looking at me like that? Lucille, don't hit me no more. Don't you. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the banking app Current. They give you a $75 when you sign up, and you get an additional $750 cash advance if you qualify. It's your boy Pops. I'm out.
See, Lucille, you done messed my back up again. One thing about it, you ain't finna be putting your damn hands on me. You put your hands on me again, you're going to jail. I just seen a chiropractor the other night. Now I gotta go again. That's why I say, it be snitching, you snitching on yourself. That just is what it is. So Dirk kind of worked hard to get where he at. Let's not forget that. We're not even going to talk about what he did and what he didn't do. We're going to talk about what he said in some of these songs. I like to highlight that aha. They dropping locations. I'm getting it done. Fuck tweeting. We slide. The feds can come. He spoke this into existence, bro. Literally. Went on a DJ Academics interview talking about they ain't saying slide for Vaughn no more. The same thing that Brick Baby did, who I believe is CC4 that wasn't charged, which was the one that actually dropped the location. I truly believe that Brick Baby had something to do with Quando Rondo and Lil Pab's location being dropped. In OTF Jam is the biggest rap since Sammy the Bull. Out in the streets, they committed all of these murders. Get caught with a gun, now you singing. I truly believe OTF Jam was the one that got the ball rolling on the case against OTF. Confirmed. And then you had Vonnie, who has also been confirmed as cooperating. Certain people Dirk had around him, I have no clue why he even had him around him. Real talk. This other situation with AJ and the what dude named the Mac guy, they saying that case, even though it got severed from this case, they saying Dirk might have to fight that case too. In Chicago. Now I doubt it. If he gets convicted of this, I doubt it. Because they gonna try to give him life without. They talking about 15 years and all. No, hell no. They gonna try to slay Dirk. If he gets convicted. And like I said in one of my past videos, the only hope for Dirk, if he does get convicted, is Trump, man. And I doubt Trump gonna fuck with him. I really do. But it's here. It's here, man. It's here. The fight has begun. To all of my Muslims out there, you know what I'm saying? Assalamu alaikum. And, you know, I know the brother, you know how it is when it comes to Islam, you know. Everybody's riding with the brother. We have to be real about the situation, though. You know, Muslims believe in an eye for an eye. Christians do too. So a lot of people don't see it as if Dirk did have something to do with the death of Lil Pab, he didn't do shit wrong. But at the end of the day, Lil Tim is still walking around here. Quando Rondo is still walking around here. NBA Youngboy is still walking around here. The person who did it, a mid-sized rapper and a big rapper, all considered quote-unquote ops, are still walking around here. What did you really do to hurt these people? Lil Pab? So, we looking at Lil Pab being gone, Vaughn being gone, and then Dirk fighting for his life in a federal case. That's not even in the same ballpark. So they won. Because niggas weren't smart enough to play chess. They was playing checkers. Straight up. I wouldn't be surprised if OTF Jam get up there and say something about being involved with the death of FBG Cash. I really wouldn't be surprised. Straight up, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. We're going to see where this go. In other news, I was going to also cover the Keefe D case, but I'm going to be honest, man. That fucking case is that trial is already a circus. It's a circus. Straight up. I knew when M.O.B. James testified, man, I said, what the fuck is going on? Las Vegas running they court like, goddamn it, like Lil Ray and them sitting in the front room having a conversation. He talking to Keefe D. Judge ain't said nothing. Motherfuckers ain't making no objections. The lawyer, I'm talking about the epitome of what you don't want your lawyer to look like. Motherfucker got tattoos, the legendary ponytail with the cheap suit, up there asking questions that can hurt his defendant. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
That back home, you're saying we're eyewitnesses to this?
How could people back home be eyewitnesses to something that happened in Vegas? No, that's not what I'm saying.
The people that were here in listen to my question, sir. The people that were here in Las Vegas, you're telling me were eyewitnesses to what happened and went back home. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm telling you, the people that was at 662.
Just answer my question, sir. Yes or no?
I can't answer that without a what you call it. You trying to tell me to say something that you're not going to understand. If you let me explain to you.
No, answer my question.
I'm not answering nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, Mr. McDonald, focus for a second.
No, I am focused. Very
focus on this. My question to you is this. You didn't know what happened that night because you weren't there. Right?
I was at 662.
Right. Do you know who that was there?
I know everybody that was there.
Okay. Like who?
Talk to your lawyer, man. This dude is tripping. I'm not going to explain that. I can't answer that.
Okay, let me ask you this next question then. You are telling us that people back in Compton, for some reason, knew what happened here in Las Vegas.
A phone conversation. People found out when people left Las Vegas the same night Tupac was shot, went straight back to Compton. It only takes 3.5 hours to get home.
Sure.
Yes, it wasn't a problem for people to find out what happened. No problem at all.
That case is a circus already. Straight up, man. Man, it's a lot going on. In other news, a same gang member, a heavy face over there, of OTA by the name of Quincy, man, he was taken out. He was taken out like yesterday. And same gang has lost a couple members this summer. This summer has been hectic for them, especially for a lot of guys on the west side. This summer has been crazy. He was taken out. He was taken out, and of course, you know what it is. Everybody's dissing them, specifically Toss Gang. You know what I'm saying? They dissing them hard, and it's definitely probably gonna be get back for this. And if you know anything about Same Gang, one thing about them young niggas, man, they handle business in the streets. You feel me? One thing I'm gonna tell Vaughn off 1700. Look, check this out, Vaughn. You troll a lot. And in my opinion, I don't think you got nothing to do with what's going on in the streets. I could be wrong. Even if you do, all that trolling, I'm telling you, bro, that shit right there, gonna hire your guys, real deal ducking bullets. And never forget, you got the money to leave. They don't. Real talk. You can't save all of your guys, Vaughn. And oh, would it be a major accomplishment to the ops of Chicago on the west side if they just so happen to luck up and get you. Straight up. That'd be one of the biggest hits ever on the west side at this point. Y'all be careful out there, man. Y'all know what I like to say. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Try not to get your dumb ass slimed out. It's your boy SNTV. I'm out.